April 1945. As Allied forces liberate Nazi concentration camps, the world gets its first glimpse of the horrors wrought by Adolf Hitler's regime. At Nuremberg, the Allies prosecute leading Nazi officials for these crimes against humanity. Some of the most dangerous war criminals are brought to justice, but not all. The truth is that thousands of former Nazis, some of whom committed atrocities, went to work for the United States government without the public's knowledge.
The U.S. government was willing to use mass murderers, was willing to protect them from justice, was willing to hide their activities from the American people.
August 14th, 1945. The Japanese surrender unconditionally. World War II is over. 10 days later, Gehlen and members of his staff are smuggled into the U.S., disguised as American civilians. Gehlen insists he never joined the Nazi Party, but he is well aware that his role as a general in the Third Reich may subject him to indictment at Nuremberg. So upon his arrival at Fort Hunt, Virginia, General Gehlen sets about reinventing himself for his new American colleagues. According to author Christopher Simpson, however, Gehlen did more than gather intelligence. The former general is responsible for the brutal treatment of Soviets in Nazi POW camps. In the summer of 1946, Reinhard Gehlen returns to Germany. Hitler's former general is now working for the United States. His orders? Recruit agents who can gather fresh information on the Soviets. Almost all of the operatives Gehlen recruits are former Nazis. Some are known war criminals, and all are now on the U.S. payroll.
What Gehlen wanted to do was get as big, as fast as he could, because he knew that his survival depended on it.
Gehlen is now the primary U.S. source of intelligence about the Soviet Union based in Germany. Can a former Nazi general be trusted? It's a question that will haunt U.S. intelligence for years to come. Among Gehlen's hires, no one is more notorious or reviled by Holocaust survivors than Klaus Barbie. He is a former captain in the Gestapo, who was also known as the Butcher of Lyon. Michel Thomas, a fighter in the French resistance, was well aware of Barbie's tactics during the war. In one instance, Thomas learned of Barbie's orders for a group of Jewish children in an orphanage near Lyon.
And Barbie, of course, had raided the home, arrested and took all the children and their help. And they were all deported by Barbie to Auschwitz to death. Typical.